threatening our lives, leaking addresses out there, putting crazy pictures that
Nobody's linked her address. Shut the fuck up.
During real time last night, I did not see that happen. I don't, none of our team saw it happen, because I promise you, if we would have seen that happen, we would have had her back. Unfortunately, this type of shit happens every single game to her, and the league and the refs do absolutely.
What looked like just another hard WNBA collision instantly became one of the biggest controversies of the season. Within minutes, social media exploded with slow-motion replays as fans argued over the same question. Was it simply tough basketball, or had another dangerous play against Caitlin Clark gone too far? The incident quickly became much bigger than a single foul, reigniting months of debate about whether Clark has been receiving excessive physical contact since entering the league. The discussion intensified when the WNBA reviewed the play after the game and upgraded the foul to a flagrant 2. That decision only fueled more arguments. Clark's supporters believed it proved officials had missed a serious play in real time, while others insisted basketball has always been physical and the reaction online was being exaggerated. Sports shows, podcasts, and social media all jumped into the debate, turning one moment into a league-wide controversy. Then another development added even more attention. Reports confirmed that Caitlin Clark was dealing with a back issue and had been limited in practice afterward. While many fans online connected the injury to the physical play, there has been no official confirmation that the collision directly caused it. Even so, the conversation shifted from one foul to bigger questions about player safety, officiating, and how the league protects its biggest stars. But just when it seemed the story couldn't get any bigger, another voice entered the debate, and everything changed.
Why would I know? I mean, I'm asking a question. So, guys, I keep telling you guys, you don't hate the media enough. Sophie Cunningham just kept it real about the Phoenix Mercury organization.
You know what's funny, though? That I know people in their own organization that, like, nobody likes their team this year. They say that they are, like, the unfriendliest group. So, we're not the only ones who feel that way. Internal people feel that way.
Wow. People that work for the Mercury, Grant Young posted this. I'm going to give him a shout out. Blind squirrel finds nut. People inside the Mercury organization can't stand this team. Rude, unprofessional, not friendly.
As the controversy continued to grow, Sophie Cunningham added a new layer to the conversation during a podcast appearance. She explained that neither she nor her teammates realized in real time how much contact Caitlin Clark had taken. According to Cunningham, if they had clearly seen it during the game, they would have immediately stepped in to defend their teammate. She also argued that Clark regularly absorbs hard contact and that, in her opinion, officials haven't done enough to stop it. Those comments quickly spread across social media, with fans praising Cunningham for publicly backing Clark, while others felt her criticism of the officiating went too far. Clips from the interview were shared millions of times, and the debate shifted from one controversial foul to a broader discussion about how the WNBA handles physical play involving its biggest stars. Many supporters believe Cunningham was saying what countless fans had been thinking all season. The conversation didn't stop there. Cunningham also questioned some of the league's marketing decisions, wondering why its most recognizable stars weren't always being promoted as heavily as many fans expected. Those remarks created an entirely new debate about the WNBA's direction, its leadership, and how it showcases its biggest names. And as those discussions intensified, attention quickly turned toward the player at the center of the original controversy, Alyssa Thomas.
So much to me, quote, just the whole narrative that's being painted out there, it's unfortunate that it's come to this over basketball.
I'm crazy. The playing the game, being suspended, just the whole narrative that's being painted out there. It's unfortunate that it's come to this over basketball. a lot of us, myself included, didn't even know the play took place until after, the game. And, now we're being painted as thugs and there's death threats out on us. So it's really unacceptable. It's something that needs to change in this league, and I'm just really sick and tired of it.
You are a thug, Alyssa Thomas. You're a thug. You're a dirty player. You're a nasty individual. You put a fist in Caitlin Clark's throat and a knee in her groin, and you're going to act like, oh, I didn't even know that took place. I didn't even know that happened, as I'm diving onto her and using my fist as an arm cushion to get up. Oh, I didn't even know that happened. Oh my gosh.
With the controversy dominating basketball headlines, Alyssa Thomas finally addressed the situation publicly. She said the online reaction had gone far beyond basketball, explaining that she and others had received threats and harsh messages after the game. Thomas also said she didn't realize the full sequence of the play during the game and expressed frustration with what she felt was the narrative surrounding the incident. Her comments immediately divided fans. Some believed she deserved the chance to explain her side, while others argued that the upgraded flagrant 2 foul spoke for itself. Social media once again erupted with slow-motion replays, debates, and endless arguments over whether the league had handled the situation correctly. Instead of calming the controversy, Thomas's remarks only kept the story trending to that point. The discussion was no longer just about one foul. It had turned into a league-wide debate over officiating, player safety, and whether the WNBA was doing enough to protect its biggest stars. But another controversy was already beginning to take over, and it had nothing to do with the game itself.
You know how just like sometimes the of a season, it's like you're on a high, sometimes you're on a low, and it's on the grind. We're in the grind right now. We just haven't like fully clicked yet, and like we have all the potential. So when we do, it's gonna be really good. But like we're getting to the point of like, all right, like what has to give, what has to sacrifice, what do we need to do to actually even start tapping into that potential? So I don't know.
I think. I think other people would be curious about this. Obviously, anytime anything happens, like I don't even know if anyone got teed up. Like they didn't review the foul on Caitlin last night, did they? I don't think they did.
Insane.
Just when the debate over the foul began to settle, another issue pulled the spotlight back onto the WNBA. Fans noticed that Caitlin Clark was missing from some of the league's promotional material celebrating its biggest stars, and the reaction online was immediate. Many questioned why one of the league's most recognizable players wasn't featured more prominently, while others argued there could be several reasons behind the decision. Sophie Cunningham also shared her thoughts, suggesting the league could do more to promote the players who attract the most attention and bring new fans to the sport. Her comments quickly went viral, with supporters agreeing that star power should play a bigger role in the WNBA's marketing strategy. Others disagreed, saying the league should continue highlighting a wide range of players instead of focusing on just one name. What started as a conversation about a hard foul had now expanded into a much larger debate about leadership, marketing, and the future direction of the league. And with emotions still running high, everyone began waiting to see whether the WNBA would respond, or let the controversy continue growing.
That's clearly what makes its rounds on social media. When you got teed up, that's what makes its rounds on social media.
Yeah.
Does like when CC does get kind of, I hate using the word bullied, but like people are fucking rough with her. Like there's no other way around it. Does that like fuck with you guys as a team, or is that just an incident that becomes a much bigger deal on the internet than it does during real time?
Well, so during real time last night, I did not see that happen. I don't, none of our team saw it happen, because I promise you if we would have seen that happen, we would have had her back. Unfortunately, this type of shit happens every single game to her, and the league and the refs do absolutely nothing about it.
It's been a minute since you got fined on this podcast.
I have, but then like you see the videos of like literally kneeing and cheap shotting C in the throat. Like if she did that to any of our teammates, we'd be pissed. But like they're definitely targeting her, and the league and the refs do nothing to protect her.
As the days passed, the conversation showed no signs of slowing down. Every new interview, podcast clip, and social media post sparked another wave of debate. Supporters of Caitlin Clark continued arguing that she has faced unusually physical defense throughout the season, while others maintained that the league's style of play has always been tough. The disagreement became one of the biggest storylines in women's basketball. Meanwhile, analysts and former players weighed in with different opinions, making it clear there was no consensus. Some called for more consistent officiating to better protect players, while others warned against changing the game because of one high-profile incident. The league suddenly found itself under intense public scrutiny, with every decision being analyzed by fans and media alike. Now, all eyes are on what happens next. Whether this controversy leads to changes in officiating, player safety, or league policy remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. The spotlight on the WNBA has never been brighter, and the decisions made from here could shape the conversation for the rest of the season.
I mean, let's get into this now. The poster that they dropped last night, like the 30-year commemorative thing, which that you're on it, that's cool.
Why would you ever put me on it?
But people are up in arms that Caitlin's not on it, and then also watching her get kind of her ass kicked last night. I do see everyone being like, why does the league not protect this person? I don't want to get in beef with Kathy either, but it is like she's jealous of her, or like thinks that like because she's a bigger face than her, or like anyone the WNBA's had, that she like won't give her the platform. It's fucking so weird. It's so bizarre.
It is a joke. It is a joke. And this is why Kathy in the WNBA is getting lit up on social media, because you are leaving out a generational, the best player to ever go through WNBA on this roster. Honestly, if they were smart, they would market the shit out of some of us. They don't.
Well, you're on.
They
here,
don't.
At least
I should never. That should be Caitlin. That should be Kelsey Mitchell. That should be Aaliyah Boston. Like, why are we putting random players on there? I'm one of.
With emotions still running high, the focus has shifted from what happened on the court to what the league does next. Fans are closely watching every update involving Caitlin Clark, Alyssa Thomas, and Sophie Cunningham, while debates continue across sports shows and social media. Every new statement seems to reignite the conversation instead of bringing it to an end. For the WNBA, this has become about more than a single game. It's sparked broader questions about player safety, consistency in officiating, and how the league handles its biggest stars during high-profile moments. Those discussions are likely to continue long after this particular incident fades from the headlines. One thing is clear. This controversy has captured the attention of basketball fans everywhere. Whether it ultimately leads to meaningful changes or simply becomes another unforgettable chapter in the season, the reaction has shown just how passionate the WNBA audience has become. And with more games still to come, the next headline could arrive sooner than anyone expects.
Do you know she has beef with other big people who aren't on this, like Diana or Sue, or like I don't think Candace Parker's on here. Like, it is a bit strange.
Yeah,
There's
like
just
Candace isn't even. I don't know, dude. I literally don't know. But what we do makes no sense. But I'm not kidding. Like, even the people they put on the commercials, like they could, if they're really trying to make money, they are going to put people out there that, first of all, people want to see, that people are going to bring attention to, and they just don't. They just don't. I don't know what they think when all that happens.
Yeah,
it's a good question.
Do we think the elbow to CC was follow up from your tech the other night?
My tech was the weakest thing I've ever seen in my life. So let me take you through.
I'm gonna agree. Actually, I think I've seen you do crazier shit, and that was a weak double tech on both of you, for being honest.
Dude, so what happened is,
no matter where you stand on this controversy, one thing is impossible to deny. This single sequence has become one of the defining moments of the WNBA season. What began as a disputed on-court play quickly grew into a league-wide debate about physicality, officiating, player safety, and how the sport's biggest stars should be protected. From the upgraded flagrant 2 ruling to the public reactions from Alyssa Thomas and Sophie Cunningham, Every new development has kept fans talking. The biggest questions, however, still don't have clear answers. Should officials be more aggressive in reviewing dangerous plays? Has Caitlin Clark been treated differently from other players? Or is this simply the reality of professional basketball? Those debates continue to divide fans, analysts, and former players, and they're unlikely to disappear anytime soon. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think the WNBA handled this situation fairly, or should the league have taken stronger action after the incident? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next major story from the world of basketball.